What up, niggas?
Hi.
It is I. Well, what up, black people? Let me be correct. What up, my niggas? It is your girl, Ciara. Are you okay over there? I'm not gonna tell them who you are.
It's Ciara Taylor. Sorry.
I was like,
I
you
have
have a stroke?
I have mild fogs actually. Um so no, not a stroke, but I definitely do have mild fogs
Not a
now.
stroke per se. Anyways, welcome back
Hi,
to VitaMelanin.
hi guys.
We are back this week. If y'all haven't noticed by now, or if you're new, we are Blerd Women. So we're going to talk about all things blurred. All right. If you don't know what that is, stay tuned. We'll give you a description in a minute. Before we start all this shit though,
It's a description in a minute. Jesus.
because some people don't know what blurred is. Like even blurred.
It's more so just the in a minute.
I mean, because first off, we gotta check in. We gotta make sure everything's okay.
That ain't on the script.
Shut up. Anyway, Taylor, how are you?
Pass.
Not
You know like how they doing pass me, bro.
well.
Don't
I'm
even
gonna
worry about it.
start because we both kind of struggling. So I have had a serious ear infection since Monday night, tearing my ass up. You can't tell right now because I am a good actress, but I am in pain right now. So, uh, yeah, my right ear has been feeling like someone is stabbing me, like I'm in a horror movie, for the past few days, and I also can't hear fully in my right ear. So, and it's only in one ear.
I don't know. It's something about I can't ear fully. That's like a knee slapper. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
But yeah, so that's not going well, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's okay. Um, but on good news, SAG is off a strike. So we're kind of somewhat back in business. Amen. Yeah. Some of the
I
stuff.
wish I had like you know what? That's what I'm gonna do for the next episode. I'm gonna download the woo so it can play it every time. You know what I'm saying? It'll be great. It'll be beautiful.
Amen. Amen. I'm also
Mhm.
going to do the audition today. Um, it's due by tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Um, so yeah. Okay, back to you, Taylor. I
Oh no, baby, that pass was supposed to be like,
am weak.
but okay.
It's fucking.
Um, I'm chilling. You know.
Oh, that was a horrible lie. We're
I'm chilling. I'm struggling.
gonna get into the
I
episode because she just gonna lie to y'all faces.
no. I was gonna say I'm struggling. Uh, I am overwhelmed, and I am at capacity. For
Amen.
real, for real. I have. It's one of them things where I really am starting to feel like not. I feel like people don't see me as a person more so as like what they need from me at this moment in life. And why did you look like that?
Because y'all better get it together.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so it's very frustrating. Obviously there's the few that see me as a person, but like
Y'all better get it
it's starting to look like an overwhelming majority of people, and I'm starting to really just not want to fuck with anybody.
Y'all better get
Like,
it together. Because if y'all fuck up this podcast, I'm beating all y'all asses. We
please.
are building.
Um, but
Now.
overall, I'm chilling. I'm excited. I go on a best friend lunch date tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I get my oh wait, I can't say that word. I have a wax tomorrow, so that'll be great. It'll feel like self-care.
Something,
Oops, my bad.
something is wrong with
Um,
you. Oh my gosh.
that's it though. You know, chug
Look,
right along. Oh, I have Friendsgiving on Saturday, so that's cool too. But overall, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It'd be great if people would ask me how I'm doing before they, like, fall into whatever the fuck they need from me, but otherwise
Human decency, human decency. Yeah, we're tired. Also missing my cousin's wedding, so shout out to my cousin. I'm not gonna put all her business out here, but I'm very upset. But I don't want to burst an eardrum, so I can't go. But I'm very excited and I'm very happy for my cousin. I'm so happy that she has found love. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, okay, let's get into this episode. Taylor, you know your job.
I do. I just couldn't find the unmute button fast enough. It's time to pop this pill and get it started. Woo.
If you guys haven't realized, this episode today was produced by yours truly, because my bitch needed a break. So I produced this episode. So just to straight go into it. Like I said, I'll give you the definition of blerd. Blerd is a black nerd. It's that simple. A lot of times in like the nerdy spaces, we are not represented and we're not really given any type of what's the word? I don't want to say representation again, but that's the word I can think of. Representation when it comes to any of those places. So came up with our own name because we finna be
Oh,
in.
you mean like recognition.
That's the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
So since we're not getting recognition, we're gonna give recognition to our damn selves. So we coined this term, black nerd. Where that came from is actually come in the black fact later on the episode. And just to give more details on what a nerd is or a blerd is black people who enjoy nerdy and geeky things, regardless of your gender, your skin tone, your sexuality, etc. Everything else, nobody cares. If you're black and you're into nerdy shit, blerd. There you go. That is us. So we figured we'd talk about it. We talked about it in like random ways, but we'll dive more into the blurtiness of us. Um,
Basically, she just wanted us to actually make it a full video, shit.
yeah,
A full episode of us actually, like, appreciating the blurred that is
that is I.
us. I was gonna say us, the blurs that are eyes, us.
The blurs that are
Ap
eyes.
Wait a second, I'm going back on mute.
Ah! We also had to give a space for everybody because some people still might not feel like it's a space. And if you first look at us, we don't necessarily look like blurs when we're, actually put together today. It's just, but, usually we shock people when we tell them our interests. So we figured we're going to show you how we are as a whole. But to start it off, we wanted to get into some news. It's really just one thing, but it's a very huge thing. If you do not know, Sarah Bond was announced as the new president of Xbox, which is a black woman. She is one of the first, actually, not one of these, she is the first black woman president at Xbox and at any major multinational gaming company in history. How I don't know. Well, I do know, but we're not going to go into this a whole nother episode for a whole nother day. But yes, she previously served as corporate vice president for a game creator experience and ecosystem at Microsoft. She is a very, very, very smart person. She received her bachelor's at Yale. She got her master's at Harvard Business School. And outside of being in Xbox and Microsoft for years, she's also a board member of companies like Chegg, Zuora, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Entertainment Software Association, and she sits on the board of counselors at the USC School of Cinematic Arts. This lady knows what she's talking about. So she's going to be in charge of developing and expanding hardware and software within Xbox as the president. So shout out to Sarah Bond, black woman. She don't
No,
got one lick of ambiguous.
please.
All right,
Um, I'm excited.
we in
Truly.
there.
I'm still gonna play
Yeah,
PlayStation,
I'm a
but
PlayStation girly, but
I'm gonna support by buying, like games and shit for my little brother instead,
and I
because
will
he
figure.
play Xbox. So.
He do, he
And
do.
our good friend who loved GTA and has been posting on Facebook
Yeah,
about GTA, loves Xbox. So you gotta support him, my good sis, in that arena.
you know
Sony got my heart on that one. Microsoft got me when it comes to like
they
this computer
do.
shit. Um, but video games, I gotta rock with Sony all day, every day. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Sony got me. I've had my PS4 since like 2017. Yes. Um, yeah, and I want a PS5, but that's neither here nor there. I support Sarah Bond. I want to get back into gaming like very seriously. So maybe I'll be like one of my friends where he used to have a PS4 and Xbox. And he used to play both. So maybe I'll turn into one of those. We'll never know. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, you
But
want money?
I don't, which is why the we'll see is we'll see. But because I don't even got. Look, I don't even have a whole computer set up. I don't know. But shout out to Sarah Bond because that shit is cool as hell. To see a black woman that at least somewhat looks like somebody we know in close proximity, it's very cool. But that is the cool ass blurred woman news of the week. Now to get into shit that we like.
Woo!
We're gonna talk about some tech wish list stuff. Cause Taylor and I like a lot of tech. However, Taylor and I don't got a lot of tech money. So
At the fuck off. At that's
like
if anybody is hiring a stripper who don't know how to strip but is willing to learn how to strip, please hit up my inbox.
I have said this on, I'm pretty sure this podcast before, and if I haven't said it, I've definitely said it to Taylor. I am getting some type of pole dancing classes. One, because you got to be really fit for that, and I think that would be a fun fitness. Two, I'm trying to be in crooked letter, baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be.
Someone get this bitch, please.
I'm trying to be on P Valley. I don't care what anybody says. I'm trying to be on P Valley. I
Let
don't
me see something.
care. So, and now that the strike is over, I'm really trying to be on P Valley. So I need to work on that. So yeah, if you guys are hiring or have any lessons or anything, get at me because I'm
It's a
trying.
get at me, please. I know of a good pole dance place. I still got the card.
Oh
It's
yeah,
in
I
Atlanta.
follow like 3 places. I just have to get the nerve up to go. But considering that I'm not fit in any way, shape, or form, I want to have my arm strength together before I embarrass myself in one of these classes. So
You're still gonna embarrass yourself, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah, so
You learn.
I feel like I want to try. I just need to get my arm strength a little bit up because I have no arm strength. But anywho, tech wish list. Taylor, would you like to start for your wish list? Also, I say Taylor like this. Can't nobody else do that. She don't like that.
Now I can. Can nobody else do what?
We can see your big Amazon. We can see your comments. Love you too. It's our other bestie.
Please don't piss me off. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Whew. It took a minute. I had to really get us connected in there so I could see your comments. That's what I was working on. So yes.
but yeah. Oh yes, your tech wish list. What are some things that you want in tech?
Money. But like Bitcoin, so it's still considered tech.
Not Bitcoin.
Um, let me stop playing with you. Um, shit, what does a bitch want?
Um,
For Christmas.
that. Oh what?
Okay,
Oh
so
my god.
most of my tech shit is really like music production shit. Um, so like which oddly enough, I got most of my shit, so I'm kind of proud of myself. Um, but like some other things, like I wanna. Oh, well, shit, that's not tech. It kind of. It's a sound booth, but like I don't know how to explain it. Just know that's what the fuck I want.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, and then, oh shit, I wasn't prepared for the wish list. I'm not gonna be honest with y'all. I want a PS5. Oh, I also want a lot of gaming stuff too because there's this thing that you could connect it to your phone, right? And you could play PS4 games or Xbox games. It's called shoot, for the life of me, I can't think of it. But I shared it once when I was like, um, if you're thinking about what you want to get me for Christmas or my birthday, I shared it on Facebook. For the life of me, I can't think of it right now. But you plug it into your phone. Um,
It's like a gaming thing?
mhm.
I gotta look it up.
It's called a backbone. That's what it's called, backbone.
Oh.
That shit mad dope.
I
'Ca
gotta
I
look
mean, obviously, you gotta download the app or whatever, but it's literally a game console for your phone. Y'all niggas would never hear from me, like, ever, okay? Because once I fall into depression, I'm playing that bitch out. Like,
Oh my god.
the excitement ensues. But, um, I can't
Oh
really think of
god.
much else, because I'm not really big on, like, getting the newest cell phone. I do want an updated iPad mini.
I knew you was gonna eventually want a new one.
I've been wanting one, but I don't wanna trade this bitch in for just $50, so
Yeah, because 'cause you've had her for a minute.
it's kinda like,
It's no point.
Imma just buy a new one because
Yeah.
$50 off is gonna piss me
I
off.
mean, the $50 is gonna help,
It's gonna piss me off, though.
but it is gonna piss you off at the
It's
same.
gonna piss me off. I still might, though. I still might trade it in.
I would still trade
Um,
it.
but see,
Money.
if I trade it in, Imma trade it in that iPod I got.
The iPod, they finna give you like $12. I've already checked for
No,
mine.
it's the new one.
Oh!
Oh,
No.
no, I can't. I got it engraved.
Mm.
That's okay. I kinda wanna keep it, though, because it was a Christmas gift to myself that my grandfather paid for. Um No, like, for real. It was one of them Christmas gifts where he was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I had already, like, ordered it, and so he just paid me back.
Yep.
And he was like, "You can't." But then here's the thing. I got to open it up, set the bitch up. Why was I not allowed to have it until Christmas? So I got to open it when it came. I got to set the hoe up, and
I
then he was
wish
like,
y'all
"Alright,
were
now put it
there.
back in the box and wrap it." I had to wrap my own goddamn present.
I
I
really
couldn't
wish
use
y'all
it.
were there. She was so pissed.
I was like, "What's the point? I might as well." Oh shit. You should just give me the money in an envelope and we could have called it a Christmas gift. Like, the hell? But ah! I can't think of too many other things. Oh, well, it goes along with gaming again, actually, because I do want an actual computer. I have a laptop, but I do want the whole gaming, like, setup.
Mhm.
Um, just need my own space to do so, which is in the works. So that'll be exciting. Other
Amen.
than that, I don't really have much tech stuff because I'm actually really, really set right now as far as like audio production, just because I'm still learning. Um, I feel like when I move up and I get more like expertise with it, then I'll probably want some more shit in that arena. But for the most part, I mainly want video games and upgraded computers for the most part. I don't ask for much, in my opinion.
You said I don't ask for much, and everything that you said was like
Okay, but I'm
thousands.
not asking nobody for it. A bitch gonna get it on her own. Does cooking shit count as tech stuff? Because I am looking at an
Mm,
air fryer
it depends on how techy it is.
and a Instant Pot. Did you see the ones that they have in Japan that sing to you? Or like they play music or something?
So,
I want all Japanese home tech, bro. That's what I really want.
the only reason why I know about those things is because of the show Beef.
Okay.
So, they kept talking about it, so that's the only reason why I know those exist. But
I saw a whole video. It was like of what, Japan does better than the United States, what the
A
United States
lot,
could learn from.
a
And
lot,
quite literally, I just want the home tech.
a lot.
I saw a video of like these I think they were Japanese. These Japanese kids and like all of the little chores that they do when they come home at the end of the day. And like one of them, they have like little portable fucking washing machines that the little babies know how to learn how to use. They can fix their own fucking food, the little rice cooker and shit. Like, what the fuck we doing here? Oh, my mama, I'm mad. Like, I would much rather.
And also, the Americans, the main people that need bidets.
Let's start there.
And to take
Let's
your shoes
start
off when
there.
you get in the house. Black people have been doing that for eons, but
Black people taught white people how to wash their ass, if we being honest. So like,
I'm not gonna go there.
but anywho, yeah, those are all the things, which in hindsight sounds like a lot of fucking things, but those are all of the things that I envision in my tech girl realness as far as like my life in the tech wish list. Um, you don't want to see my Amazon lists because I
Oh,
have them
baby,
separated into sections of based
baby,
on what it is.
yes.
Cece, what's your shopping list?
I think a lot of y'all mine's long and expensive.
Oh, okay. Let me go on mute.
It ain't that long. So like I need headphones, as I just mentioned. My ear is messed up. I keep getting ear infections, stuff like that. And also, I personally like headphones when I work out. I don't like I don't like earphones. I like headphones. So I want either this. I'm in between three of them. I either want the Sony. Well, I guess this is more than three, but whatever. It's Sony XM4 fives or Bose Ultra Comfort, and they just made a new one. Like they just came out with another Ultra Comfort, so one of those two, or some AirPod Maxes. I, being the I can't think of the word right now. I ain't paying $500 for no headphones at all. So,
You just reminded me I also want some new buds. Continue.
like, I have AirPod Pros. I got them from my job, so I didn't pay for them. And I'm not trying to pay for no AirPod Maxes. They're just too expensive for me not to be able to fold them and have this bralette as a case. No, thank you. So I'm not paying for that. But I want either one of those headphones. I might just end up going to Five Below to get me some right now just because I need them. And I can't use my AirPods for anything right now. So yeah, I want some headphones. I want a new MacBook. I have a MacBook Air. Now, if I was being smart, I would have just paid that extra money and got the Pro when I got my Air because it was recent. Not this year recent, but recent enough. However, comma, I needed something and I needed it to help with all the stuff that I was doing and the ecosystem of it all. So I just got the Air because it was cheaper. I want the Pro. Now they just
The
I
airs are for writers, and like the
I didn't
pros
think it
are
through.
so the pros are for the people who like to do the editing shit. What you really need, and oh shoot, I signed an NDA. But the point is, what you really need is one of them cheese graters. They call them a cheese grater because that's what they look like, but it's
I know what
quite
you're talking about.
literally an apple. It's literally the computer.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
You need
So
one of those, and you need your monitor because
I do.
the computers, as all of them are customizable, so you can get whatever you need.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
need that, but
that's what you need.
I need something handheld too. So like I need a Pro.
Both. You need both.
I need both. But also I
That'll
didn't think
solve that problem right there.
I you see how this is expensive because also I want to get I mentioned it I think before in one of our in our gamer girl episode. I want to start streaming and stuff like that. Like I kind of want to start a YouTube presence kind of thing outside of VitaMelanin because I have a company and all that. So I need a computer for that. And I also don't know how to stream because I'm not moving my PS whatever I'm gonna have when I start streaming. Whatever number. I'm not moving it from my TV. I want my TV. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, and also the MacBook Pros allow you to like display two different monitors. The Air only lets you display one. So I have two monitors already from when I bought them myself for my setup at home. But it displays the same screen. And I knew I would like it to do too. Like, and I'm not a Mac person. I'm a Windows person. I just switched to Mac. So I'm still getting used to it and it's still annoying the hell out of me. I used to have a gaming laptop. Worked. I had no problems with my gaming laptop. I literally just switched over for the ecosystem. But yeah, so I want a MacBook Pro. I don't want the very new one that just came out that has the M3 chip. I told you I'm really into tech. So I also want to start like tech reviews and stuff like that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But so I want that. Like I said, I want a computer. I'm fine with the phone. I keep my phones for like 3 years. I don't play that with Apple or whatever. There's something else I want in tech. I know once I start leveling up in my voiceover, I'm gonna need a better mic. Right now, I have the Blue Yeti USB mic. I know I'm gonna need to upgrade. I'm probably gonna have to upgrade my whole VO setup, and I also need to probably upgrade my whole self tape setup. But once again, who has the money? So
Listen, because I still haven't looked at fully at cameras, and I definitely need
there's
a camera. Oh God.
I mean, I looked out. My cousin is a very big creative and he's also an actor. So I got my camera from him. Have I put in the time to really learn this camera? No. But and that is on me. But I thankfully I had him. So like crazy many creatives. Just see if they have a camera that they don't necessarily need anymore or trying to downsize their collection stuff in. That's the best bet, to be very honest, to start off. Because everything else expensive.
Ain't nobody told me nothing
Ask them. And
as of yet.
if they don't want to say nothing, I'll ask.
I was say, because I've asked. I've asked around, and ain't nobody told me nothing.
See. Oh, other things, it's related to tech. I want more SD cards because like I said, I want to get more into stuff. So also want to get like vlogging material. So that's expensive. SD cards are very expensive because I have to get the big ones because you run out of space quickly on these SD cards. Nobody realizes that. So I want that.
I agree, especially if you're doing a lot of shit.
Man, what? And I like a lot of the I like USB-C because they're fast charging. So I need more what's we call them blocks. Me and my household, we call them charging blocks. I don't know what they're actually called. They're called wall chargers. We call them charging blocks or blocks. That's what it is. So I want a bunch of Anchor stuff. I love Anchor. That is one of my companies that I love. Anchor. If you want to sponsor anything or have me like start doing tech reviews for that stuff, I will gladly start doing that. I love Anchor. It is ridiculous. Anchor and Logitech, like my mouse, my keyboard that I have myself, Logitech. I'm really big on tech stuff. And then in my spare time, I watch tech review videos. Like it's a big thing. Like I watch podcasts that talk just about tech. Yeah, I tune in to all of the Apple events live. Like I'm really big into all of that stuff. So yeah, I would like to have a lot of that stuff. There's something else that I want. It's kind of tech, kind of not. I want solar panels with a battery because if y'all know anything about Georgia, Georgia power is expensive. Power bills is expensive. So I really want solar panels on my house as well as a battery because also in my neighborhood, it could be a droplet of rain and we lose power. So I'm tired of that. And I don't want to buy a whole generator, even though I might have to do that and it might be cheaper than getting a solar panel. So that's something else I want. I also want, it's a lot of stuff. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff. Like I want a whole setup for my tech stuff. Like how I have bookcases. I want more bookcases and make them more technical and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's just a few things that I want. Expensive, very, very expensive. And like Taylor, my Amazon wish list, it's long and expensive and does not include the things that I've already mentioned. Like I said, I also want a PS5. I want the PS5 Slim to be specific. But yeah, that's a lot. And there's more. But yeah, that's all the tech stuff I want. If anybody remembers any of this, if any of the companies see this and you want us to review them, we are very happy to review them. You could just email us in the description with the email in the description box below. Thank you. Just putting that out there. Putting that out there. Okay, so next thing we wanted to talk about for real is how we kind of navigate spaces as blerd women. But yeah, so and if you haven't realized, women in general in nerdy spaces are always what's the word? Um if they're not ostracized or sexualized,
Mm-hmm.
they are, what is the word? My mind is not working today because of this pain. We're questioned, like we don't know what we're talking about, or like,
We're
oh, why?
undermined a lot.
Yeah, like especially in like the anime community,
Undermined and underestimated for
hmm.
sure.
So like even if we talk about it on social media, if we have any digital spaces, even in gaming, like nobody really takes you seriously, which is annoying. So we have to create our own spaces and then add black on top of that. We're extra fetishized and extra just foolishness.
No, seriously.
So, huh?
No, I said no, seriously.
Like it's crazy. So, how have you navigated spaces as a blerd woman specifically?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
I guess blurred alternative because a
Uh,
lot of people don't realize that alternative and blurred, like black alternative and blurred, kind of mesh together. So yeah.
Most of it, honestly, I won't say I've come into any like discrimination, so to speak. Um, Other than just being underestimated. So like for me, it very much is just like they try to put you through like this test or whatever to see how much you fucking know of shit.
Yes.
And it's so fucking annoying. Cause like then you get mad when we play a video game and I whoop your ass. But
Hey,
like
good
that's
luck.
neither here nor there. And I was like, it's not luck because I spend just as much time as you did because I've been gaming since I was little. So it's like stuff like that. I've been watching anime since I was little. I have my favorite list of anime that I prefer to watch.
Mhm. Which
As
one would
even
you?
like as comfort shows, but like really and truly, I think navigating those spaces, I've just kind of stood on what them niggas be saying, stand on business. I've just kind of stood on business, you know?
That
Yeah,
was
I
such,
said it just like that.
that was such an auntie.
Yeah, what them young cats be
What
saying,
they be
stand on
saying?
business.
Stand on business. Oh, oh.
But seriously, I just be standing on my shit. Like, I am who I am. You either love me or you don't, you know? It is what it is. I hate the type of people that try to like you got those who want to blur but don't want to blur, right? So they want to blur, but then they don't want you when you know too much
Mhm.
or you know more than they know about something because they only know surface level shit, whereas we actually be deep off in them trenches. Like when we love a show, when we love a game, when we love whatever, we go the fuck in and we know our shit, right? So like I could sit up here and tell you how I feel about Star Wars, but I'll be honest and say it's probably mid-level, right? So I wouldn't dare try to have a conversation with somebody who's deep off in them trenches, right? Who be dressing like every motherfucking character, even the background characters at motherfucking conventions. They could tell you their name and their backstory based off some fan fiction they wrote, right? I'm not that bitch. And I won't be. But like You can't tell me about Inuyasha because I know that. Like I know that show, like the
Go
back
for
of
her.
my hand. Like I can go deep off into that show. Same with Full Metal Alchemist. Same with Bleach. Like certain stuff be my arena. Same with fucking Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo kid. I grew up with all
Yo,
Nintendo shit. So I know every fucking game that came out on every fucking system because I played Nintendo. So it's just very much like they don't want you to know more than them. And you could tell the ones that don't be getting no cook that don't be getting none because of that. Because they get intimidated as opposed to being like, damn, I could probably learn a little bit more from her. And then now we up here together playing games, watching movies, fucking. Because we actually
okay.
decided, come on now. Because let's be real here. Let's be real here. When everybody's on the same page, we all get along, we all learning from each other. Like it's a beautiful thing.
And it's
So
not that hard.
it's not that hard because my thing too is like I love learning something from another Blerd, bro. So like you could know something that I don't know, I know something you don't know. We come together, we both know stuff now. Now we can sit up and talk about it and have like a really good ass conversation and just enjoy each other's company. But like
Some people don't be, and it's
some people do
weird.
it for an image. That's what I was looking for. Some
That
people do
yeah,
it for the image of being a Blerd, not
yeah,
because they are actually a Blerd.
not that
Blerd.
actually into it.
You're a fucking perp is what you
And
are.
also the people that be like, was nobody into nerd men in high school? Baby, that's because your
Oh,
haircut was cut the way it was and you was running the lunch. Let's
please.
be real.
Nah,
Don't
because
play
they
with
got
me.
some love too. The reason why nobody
Also,
liked you is because you were an ass.
you're
Let's go there.
annoying.
Okay?
You're
You were
annoying. And
annoying.
you're weird.
You because we know plenty of nerdy men and nerdy women and nerdy non-binaries who know how to treat people, who know how to be kind to people,
Not
who
that
aren't fucking assholes. The reason why ooh, we not me about to get specific. The reason why your ass ain't getting no play is because you a bitch. That's why. That's it.
well,
That's all.
well,
And that's what it is. That's what it is. You were a bitch.
well,
And you're gonna continue to be a bitch.
well,
But that has nothing to do with me. Okay?
you
Okay,
know,
sweetie?
you
All
know.
right. And if you know who you are because this resonated with you and it's hurt your motherfucking feelings,
This
then
was
that's
to
your
you.
bitch ass too. That's
That
what
was
that
to
was for you.
you.
Stop
Mhm.
being a bitch. That's the reason why you ain't getting no play. That's it right there.
Yeah.
But you
Literally,
how did you navigate?
so I was one of those people that I didn't realize I was into nerdy shit until later. My cousin Alyssa, shout out to her. She really got me into like the anime, all of that. Like she really got me into deep diving into that junk. And even the stuff that she showed me, half of that shit I don't remember. But she got me into it where it's like she got me in the mindset. She got me wanting to go to conventions and stuff. Like my very first convention was with her in Tuscaloosa when Comic Con was in Tuscaloosa when it was at the I don't remember that center. It's on campus. But when it was at the center, not in Birmingham. So I was there from the beginning. I tried to cosplay as Winry from Full Metal Alchemist because Full Metal Alchemist was my first huge one and my favorite one. I have read and watched all of Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Don't come question me with shit. My mind bad. Okay. So but I'm a huge fan. Those were my favorite ones and my first ones. So like I got into that early and I actually met Vic. I always pronounce his last name wrong, even though I make a promise to myself to remember his name. But Vic, the voice of Edward Elric, I met him at my first convention and still have his signature to this day. So like I'm very serious about this and didn't realize I was. I am the nerdy person that I love conventions. I this is my first year. Well, I started MomoCon. I started volunteering, picking up the guests and stuff so I can go for the free. But I went 2 years straight, and then this year I didn't go just because it's really hectic. MomoCon usually happens around my birthday, so it gets really hectic really quickly for me. So I want to go to that. I have been planning to go to uh to San Diego Comic Con. I had planned on going for years. My main focus was to meet Stan Lee. The moment I was able to afford to go, he died. So I haven't been yet, but I plan on going on that. I plan on going to that. I want to go to New York Comic Con. I want to go to Dragon Con that's here in Georgia. I haven't gone yet. I want to go to Blerd Con. There is a Blerd Con specifically for us. That shit seems cool. I really want to go. I have met the organizer for that. He's a really cool, dope ass person. They have some really cool people that come. I want to go to DreamCon as well, even though, DreamCon be a little with the scheduling and shit. But I still want to go. So I'm trying to plan all of this stuff and find out where I'm gonna find the money in the cosplay. I'm really big into cosplay, even though I don't do it because I don't know how to sew shit. I really am into cosplay. I follow like 15 cosplay people on Instagram. I be trying to find out how to do it or where to buy stuff because I don't want to learn how to sew, but I might have to save money. I'm really big into cosplay. I want to do cosplays and I want to do them big. I want to do them correct, which is another reason why I got LASIK so I could wear the color dye so it could be correct. Yes, that was one of my reasonings. Get up off me. But yeah, so I'm really into all of that. When you go to conventions, I like to go to the ones where there's a lot of so it don't be stinking and shit. And people are nice. So I that's I try to go to those. But
Ciara. Ciara.
I have been
Why the fuck you take me off mute, bro?
I have been in nerdy spaces
All right.
where some of these people do not smell like they took a shower and put on deodorant today. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I like to be in spaces where people shower and things of that nature. I am very interested in going to more things that has like a bigger community though, because a lot of people are actually nice. And I've learned that in MomoCon, volunteering specifically. There's a lot of weird people out there. But most of them, they weird. They nice though. Like, they're not scary weird. They're just like, okay, girl, like I gotta get used to you, but but they're very nice. So I met a lot of cool people while doing MomoCon. MomoCon has some cool, some dope ass cosplays. This shit is so dope. Oh my gosh, like it's so cool seeing cosplays. So I specifically follow mostly Black women that do cosplays because oh, it's beautiful. I want to do them so bad. Um, but it has been interesting going to conventions because a lot of people look at you weird, especially if you're like me who wants to cosplay but really can't afford it like they want to do it. And so you don't really cosplay or you cosplay like you do closet cosplays. If you don't know what closet cosplays is, it's literally what you have in your closet, using what you have in your closet or regular clothes to cosplay as someone. So like how they have on Pinterest when they be like how Daphne would dress in millennial whatever, that type of shit. So I usually do closet cosplays. Certain panels and stuff, they will look at you a little awkward or weird. Being us and just being there, like, what are you doing here and stuff like that. Which is another reason why I've been kind of nervous to start streaming and stuff because I'm not the strongest video gamer. I just like to do it. So I've been kind of weary on all of that.
But you don't have to be the strongest, and you be talking about me and how I be playing The Sims and how you feel like somebody would love to see me play The Sims.
I
I
tell her this
feel like
all
people
the
would
time.
love to watch you do things. I'm looking at stuff now, okay?
I have
I
been
will
telling her this since I met her because she has played Sims since I met her.
I absolutely love The Sims. It's one of those therapeutic things.
And
And
she takes it
I'm
seriously.
I do. But I'm
But
scared, right? I'm scared to like start live streaming and shit and like it takes away my therapy because niggas get demanding and
oh
all this
girl.
on videos and shit.
No.
So
Fuck them.
I be kind of iffy on it, but I figured maybe I start doing like when I my live streaming while I play The Sims,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
then in my free time I will just edit shit
Hmm.
and maybe upload it to YouTube. I don't know. We'll
Exactly.
see.
Yeah,
We'll
like
see.
live streams, you got them until it's over. So
Pretty
like,
much, unless I do like YouTube live streams with
yeah.
it.
But like, I always tell her to do stuff like this because when I say Taylor is into Sims, she will be playing and be talking like something is happening I be so confused.
I really feel like you in my business. Don't do that.
What? I'd be so confused. But I know so many people that like watching doing that because we have friends that watch people do that.
They do.
So like
And I watch people play while I
right.
play, so it's not
So
like
like it's a thing for real. I'm not a part of that Sims life. I tried on my phone, got irritated, deleted it. So
well, the phone don't do it justice if we're
and
being
me
honest.
downloading all that stuff, I just for me, for some reason I can't get into it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I just watch them do it and I be having lives on their stuff. So I'd be like, I'm living it. So I just don't I don't be caring. But I be watching them play it. So and I be engaging with them like it's for real. So it's fun when I do that. But other than that, it's funny seeing other Black women to navigate spaces as blurred women. Also, I'm not into comics, so like certain stuff, like especially when it comes to like the MCU and stuff, a lot of people try to question you a lot when it comes to like comics and MCU, even though they don't intertwine, obviously, because they don't be doing the correct stuff. Like,
I mean, some stuff will follow and some stuff doesn't, but for the most
yeah,
part,
like
it's
y'all
like
know,
certain stuff will be up to, creative interpretation.
this is for
But a
movie.
lot of stuff really does follow like plot line. Like people are arguing now about Black Panther and how his little sister became the new Black Panther, and I'm like, that actually is
That was
canon.
in
That
the comics.
follows the comic. But I also like reading comics and manga as well. So
Exactly. Samey. Black Panther is almost the is one of the few comics I actually read because my dad is really let me tell you, we are a black household over here, okay? And when I say black, I mean so I knew about Blade. I knew about Black Panther. I knew about Luke Cage. Those were the only main ones I knew about, like in depth. And Storm, obviously. But which
hallelujah.
don't get me started with X-Men, the movies. But anyways, but yeah, so I've always been into that. But they people will question you if you try to mention anything about it. They would try to mention like question you. I follow a woman that I'll shout out later, where she talks about comics and TV shows and movies and stuff like that. And she's a really big blurred. And the men in the comments are crazy. I mean, like they be so insulted that you don't like the sociopath that kills everyone in their wake. Okay, like these men are weird. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like these men are weird. So that's why I've been also hesitant. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna do this cosplay like I want to do this cosplay. I
Cause
don't give a fuck
period.
because people get mad when black women do Starfire. Starfire ain't white either. She's an alien. That's orange. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, Raven also like, come on, guys, she's a demon.
Shut up.
Like,
Beast is not
relax.
white. He is something else.
I mean, Cyborg is black if you want to go there, I
I
guess.
mean, right? Like we got a couple of them, but like, okay, no, I want to be Starfire. Starfire was obviously coded as a black woman. You see her hair? Did any of y'all hairs look like that? No. Shut
I
up.
also feel like Raven was too. I feel like they were two different sides of black girl, you know?
Because Raven is gray.
Come on, y'all. Like,
It's
but
ridiculous.
also just like personality wise too, I really feel like they were two different sides of like the black women.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
it's just
And it's
interesting.
like it shows like the friendship dynamic, how you always have that real bubbly one who's ditzy as fuck, and then you have the one who like be like real like
That's
focused
so
and
hard.
like real what's the word I'm looking for?
There's so many
Even
groups in this episode.
I mean, even, melancholy. Um,
It's a lot.
but like they you bring them together and they like, they ground each other, they love each
Yeah.
other. It's like it's beautiful. I think in general it actually represents like different women and how like
It
regardless of how different you are, like you guys come together and it's
and
all love no matter what.
that's literally the whole point of Teen Titans.
Agreed.
So, like,
Yes.
when they did the live action TV show, I just didn't understand the stupidity that were you guys, but not you guys, but some guys. But it was it was dumb. It was just stupid. But when I cosplay as Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, I don't care
I
if she's
can't
white.
wait.
She's black now. How about that? I don't care.
My
I don't
thing is, okay, so in my opinion, they're not real
These are
people.
fictional.
These are fictional characters, so they can be whatever the fuck they wanna be. Because if we really gonna gatekeep like that, none of us should be able to cosplay except for Asians, specifically Japanese, Koreans. Otherwise,
It doesn't
shut the fuck up and let people enjoy things,
it
okay?
doesn't make any sense. And that's for black and white people that are in the community that just doesn't let anybody live their life. Leave us alone. Like, leave us alone. Even people that not even getting away from anime and manga and cosplay and stuff, just in the tech world. Like, I was looking up more people that we could highlight. And it's something that I told you I actually want to do. Like, I want to do tech reviews and things of that nature. There's not a lot of us that do that.
Mm-mm.
Like, there's one main person that's a black woman that I follow, which I'll be shouting out later. But like the rest of them are black men, which no knock on them because they be working and I like them and they're inclusive. So
I forgot who it is
I
that,
appreciate them.
my fiancé watches, but he's
MK
British.
Baby.
Huh?
Is it you say he's British?
Mhm.
Oh, never mind, it ain't MKBD then.
He does a lot of videos,
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember.
tech videos, cause every other motherfucking week, my fiancé be ready to buy some shit
Yeah,
that
me and
I
Taylor's
fucking need.
fiance are like the same. When it comes to tech shit, me me and Taylor's fiance is
And it
so
be
much the same.
pissing me off.
Like the the people we be talking about, like, oh, do you watch this person? Be like, yes. So,
I think you know him, and I might have just been wrong, but he has, like, an accent.
most of the time, me and Taylor's fiance watch the same people. Some people I don't remember their names. There are three main people that I watch when it comes to tech shit, and I know they watch every single one of them. So, but and I see a British guy in my head because I watch him too. I just don't remember his name because I don't watch him as often, and I don't think I'm subscribed to him specifically. But yeah, even in that tech world, like a lot of us aren't there. I do want to bridge that gap, but we're gonna see if I can do that because these people have worked very hard to build up their tech stuff, and they are sent to things. They are sent to the Apple events. They are sent to certain things that it's gonna take me a while to get up there. And they be having money because they've spent so much time doing this and money and blah 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 doing this. They have the money to be buying these tech stuff themselves and then review them, and then that's when they start getting free stuff.
Nope.
I can't do that. I can't do that currently right now. Yeah, but that's stuff that I definitely want to do. Um, I just don't like being questioned of who I am. I know I have surprised a lot of people when like they be like, "Oh, what are you doing? Or what do you want to do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to convention." And they're like, "What convention?" Also, I'm very big on conventions, period. It doesn't have to be anime or manga conventions. Like, I am a huge Supernatural fan. Huge. Been there since day one. I was there from day one until day whatever the fuck, because that was a long ass show. I have been there since day one. I have wanted to go to the convention since they started the convention, but like I said, I was a little middle class, so we ain't had it. And I didn't even mention it to my parents. So I was like, there's no point in me mentioning like that's unnecessary. When I got my own money to do it, and of course I happen to have the money when the year or the convention where the show ended. I went up there. I paid for the highest ticket. I paid for Jensen and Jared's autograph, and I paid for the gold panel to see their specific panel that you can only get in the gold ticket. I got pictures with both of them. One of the best pictures I've ever taken in my life. And I think they done got rid of the barriers because of the COVID stuff. So I'm probably gonna pay for another convention so I could be right there. I've talked to a lot of the castmates. I told them I am an actress as well. They were very supportive of me and said they can't wait to work with me. Millennials, if y'all know, y'all know. I met Kim Rhodes. Highlight, highlight of life,
I'm about to cry.
highlight of life. I was so excited. But yeah, so I'm a huge Supernatural fan, and when I told people I was going to Supernatural convention, a lot of my friends they was like, "You going where?" I told people they'd be like, "Oh, okay, did you have fun?" They don't. Some people don't get it. It's okay. So what? I bought me a T-shirt. I did everything. I wish I had the picture. Matter of fact, Because if I got these pictures, I'll show y'all right now. Kim Rhodes, I was so excited. She signed it for me and everything. One of my best pictures of
When
all
I say
time.
Ciara is adorable, I
I
really mean that.
love Supernatural. I got Misha's signature. I didn't get a picture with him because I didn't have enough money. And I also got Alexander's. If you ain't watched to a certain point, you don't know who this is, but I ain't gonna tell you. But I got his signature too, and he commented on my big earrings. I was like, thank you so much. But yeah, that was really fun. I've been doing stuff like that. Like I'll go to any convention I want to go to. I kind of want to go to a Vampire Diaries convention. Kind of. If Bonnie ain't there, I don't want to go. But
Fair.
I also now want to get into Smallville convention or wherever they're there, or go to convention where these people are there because
So Smallville, yes and no, only because one of the members, but I'll leave that where that's at.
we'll talk about that offline. I don't know which one you're talking about, so we'll talk about that offline.
The one
But
that was in the cult, ma'am.
oh, she'll be there. She in jail.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go.
the
'Cause
principal. It's the
she,
principal for me.
they didn't. None of them knew because I watched. Okay, like I said, I'm a big.
It's more so the principal because I feel like supporting it is also slyway halfway supporting her. And
See, she
so
don't get no money from the
I
conventions and
just
stuff.
can't do it no more.
She don't get none of the money from conventions. Like I said, none of them talk to her. They
Which is
don't.
good. Once she really got deep off in that hole,
The problem is
she was
they
only in prison for 3 years though. She's released. She's
oh
out.
she is well
Mhm.
as far as I know, because I'm also like I said, I'm a big nerd. I go into wormholes. I also watch Smallville's Tom, and I had his name, and now it's gone Rosenbaum Michael. Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum have a rewatch podcast of Smallville, and I watch it every Wednesday on YouTube. And so they
You're
always talk
so
about it.
adorable, bro.
They
I wish I
always
had
talk about
the
stuff.
same time that Cece does to, like,
I be
watch
watching
all
stuff
the
while I'm doing
things.
work. Like I'll
The
watch
only
stuff while
person I watch is she's not black, but Whiny Brit. Um, she
I'm doing.
does the Sims 4 videos. That's the only person I watch.
I literally watch all these people while doing other work. Literally. So like I watch them when I'm doing whatever, and they talk about it all the time. I would love if they have the cast. It's Allison. Uh, like on things. And they do be at the conventions. They're at big conventions. Like they're at New York Comic Con. I was hurt because Tom Welling was at Supernatural convention that I was gonna go to this year, but I couldn't afford it. I was hurt. I was hurt because I just couldn't do it. And small fact, Dean, aka Jensen Ackles, he was also in Smallville.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, so I'm like a really big nerd in anything. So, and a lot of times I'm by myself. I go to conventions by myself. I don't care. I don't care that none of my friends are into any of this other stuff. I'm going by myself. I don't care. So it kind of is what it is, kind of thing. Thankfully, I have a partner that's like a mini Blerd, so we be talking about stuff, and I be getting him into stuff, so that's fun. But and we be watching stuff like sci-fi, all that kind of stuff, like Interview with the Vampire, blah blah blah. Which actually we can go into, like, I guess, what are some fandoms that you're a part of, that you're into, that you ride for them, or you just freak with how they roll. I guess
Who now?
fandoms. Like any fandoms that you're actually a part of, are there any fandoms you'd be like, I freaks with y'all. Like I ain't really into it like that, but I freaks with y'all.
No, I have to be honest and say nah.
She in the and you watch a fandom. Don't let her fool y'all.
I'm not in it though.
You're not in it, but you are a part of it.
I was gonna say I'm not in
Yes.
it though, and your question was, what are we in? I'm not in
Okay,
any.
what fandom are
Um,
you a part of?
but that would have been Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist, the whole franchise. Bleach,
Amen.
Cowboy Bebop.
Fun fact: if you go back, if you haven't seen our old episode, well, if you haven't listened to our old episodes, go back to like the first two seasons. Our music, our intro music, very much Bleach. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Actually, if you listen to one the true crime mini episode, the very
Yes.
beginning of it is also Bleach.
Yes.
The part that a lot of people wouldn't recognize unless
Yeah.
they watched.
Word. Blurs, like we said.
Well, now it's my music, but it's
Period.
okay.
Period.
Yeah. Um, that's about it. I don't have much time left, so I can't really say too much
Oh, you're
else.
fine. We're gonna hurry up. But the fandoms I'm part of is obviously Supernatural.
I
Oh,
don't think I have any TV shows like that. So yeah, mine's mostly anime. Yeah.
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 Supernatural is for sure. Anime, Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Um, there's another one. Okay, this is really obscure. Well, another one is Vampire Knight. That's not obscure. The obscure one is Chibi Vampire. If you know what I'm talking about, Chibi Vampire, you can only watch it on YouTube. It's really grainy. I can't find it anywhere else. I'm actually gonna look for it after we get off of this. Chibi Vampire, first anime I ever watched on YouTube. I love Chibi Vampire. I need to rewatch that actually, and I have some of the manga, and I need to get all of Full Metal Alchemist manga and Bleach, and yeah. But that's the big and a fandom I'm also part of is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've seen every episode multiple times. I've seen Korra a bunch of times, and I watch everybody. I watch a bunch of people that watch reaction videos. I watch them too. Also, my AirPod case is Appa. So I'm very big fandom in that. But we're running out. Yes, Bloody for Life. Period. Uh, don't start Taylor. So we're running out of time because Taylor is booked and busy. So we have to
Please
get
shut up.
out of here. So real quick, some people that I watch, I know specifically is Tech Me Out. It's a black woman that does tech. She's actually one of my inspirations of wanting to get into tech. Another person that I watch, she does a lot of streaming, does a lot of reaction videos. Her name is J Meets World. I got my man into her too. And then the person I follow on Instagram.
My man.
My man. And then a woman I follow on Instagram is another black woman is Fantastic Frankie. She is hilarious. Love her down. I actually just reposted a video about her because she's real serious about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and so am I. So I freaks with her too. If there's any people I have 20,000 other people, but yeah.
I was gonna say it depends if it's just straight like gaming or tech stuff.
Just depends, because like I said, Jamie's World does both. Fantastic Frankie does a lot of stuff. Tech Me Out is the only person that just does tech stuff.
I got you. It's one girl. I love her to death. Well, it's a couple of them. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's Doris X Chi. She does a lot of mobile games. So
Oh,
like I've been watching her do like the episode game, watching her play that. She's really fucking funny. Um, Gosh, I wish I could find her. She's the one. What's her name? Oh, I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna remember it when I get off this fucking live.
and we're gonna
Uh,
post these.
She
So,
does. I found her because I saw this thing about the Yandere simulator, and God, is it? It's not. It's me, Troy. Is it?
dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's gonna piss me off when I find her. But she's so fucking funny, bro. Like so fucking funny. I love her. She's the cutest little like. She's the cutest little black girl. She makes my heart smile. It's just like, oh, she's so adorable. No. I'm tripping. It's NV May or my May.
One of those.
Anywho, I'll send the video, but like fucking hilarious. Okay. I love her. And she be like really in it, like in it.
In
And
it.
it's so cute.
Mm-mm. Also,
Why it's the end anyway.
there's a person that I
Okay.
follow that does streaming stuff called Kenny. Taylor has to go, but
I will let you finish the rest of the
yeah, I'm
episode.
gonna finish the episode. Like I said, Taylor's booked and busy. Thankfully, we're at the end anyways. But bye, Taylor.
Bye. Love you guys.
So thankfully we're at the end. So now we're just gonna go into the black facts. And like I said, since we're talking about Blerd, the black fact of the week, Donald Faison, who was also Turk, aka Turk, that was on Scrubs, and the writers of Scrubs, stated he was a Blerd in season 6, episode 2 of Scrubs, titled My Best Friend's Baby's Baby, and My Baby's Baby. Yes, it's a long title. Y'all know if you've watched Scrubs or seen the titles, they're wild titles. It's crazy. But they are the first people, or he's the first Black person, like in mainstream media, to use the word blerd. And then after that, it got popular, and now it's like a popular term. So shout out to Donna Faison and the writers of Scrubs for making that term popular and giving a space for Black nerds. Um, so that's it. Like I said, for this episode next week, tune in for our regularly scheduled programs. Definitely let us know what you're interested in hearing this season on our social media, which is IG and Facebook. That's linked in the description box below. And you can find our information, like I said, in the episode description. You can find us on Instagram, and we have our information there as well. And you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music and Audible. Like we said last episode, we have switched from Podbean. So if you were following us or subscribed on Podbean, please switch to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. And I think Google Podcasts sometime in the middle of next year is actually going to, they're getting rid of Google Podcasts, and I think they're switching to YouTube. So probably just if you got Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and you might want to check us there, or just check us on YouTube now that we're on YouTube. And thank you all so much for the continued support. It is very much appreciated. Many things are in store for us. We're working on a lot of stuff. We're working on a lot of content, a lot of free content, a lot of paid content. So please let us know what you would like to see, and what else you guys want us to talk about. And we love having you guys along the ride for this incredibly important and appreciated podcast and community. And we're at the end. So, of course, I'm not going to leave y'all without a Black business. I told you I was going to start because of the holiday season. So, the business for this week is Black and Nerdy. It's BLK and NERDY.com. That's BLKANDNERDY.com. As the title says, it's Black and nerdy apparel and stuff like that. They're so cute. I'm definitely gonna be buying some stuff for myself and some little nerds that I know around me. But I love this company, and it is Black women owned. I want to say she's Haitian, so I think it's Black Haitian women owned. This company is so cool. I love their designs. Love, love, love their designs. So definitely go check out Black and Nerdy. I know I will be, especially for this holiday season when I get my money up. I'm gonna be racking up on their stuff. So like I said, Black business is Black and Nerdy. That's BLKANDYNERDY.com. I'll also have it in the description box below. And thank you guys for watching, and see you next week. Bye.